All right, guys, we're going to jump right back into the game, into the Diamond Buster strategy that I had just recently showed you guys. And again, it's been a minute since I've been online, but I have been really busy streamlining what I do. And because the thing of it is, if you've never done it, if it's never been done before, to really feel comfortable, at least for me, I need to feel like I am at the most sophisticated side of knowledge that I can be on, or the most favorable side of knowledge, which is complete knowledge, all right, of what I should be on. So what we're going to do here, we're going to wait for the first 6 outcomes, and while we're waiting, I'm just going to go over some basic rules. All right, you typically want to earn 3 to 5 units in a shoe. 2 is great, 3 is great. Anything more than that can be achieved. So don't think that you can't. You can. But with that, the longer you play, the more variance you will experience. Now, what is variance? Variance is losses. Okay. How do we lose? We lose if we lose a set of 3. So we will play a set of 4 or 4 hands in a row. That's considered a losing set, of which the first 2 hands, if we lose, signify just kind of the basic loss. Hands 3 and 4 is where you actually will go to as much as 5 units starting at hand 3 to make a wager, because hands 3 and 4 are the pendulum games. We rarely lose a set. But if we're going to lose a set, we're going to lose it. We're going to have to lose games 3 and 4, which is why games 3 and 4, we actually put, that's going to be our cheese on the Whopper. Now, if you should lose 4 in a row, that is not the time to think, oh, something's wrong, the world is going in. Even if you should lose 2 in a shoe, it's happened to me. And literally your rebound could be that day, or if not that day, within a day or 2. All right. Now, again, you don't want to play all day. All right. The longer you play, the more introduction you give yourself to variance. So just think of it like this. We have an edge, but the more we are in the way, the more there's a chance for us to get hit. And getting hit is not the problem. It's just making it back up, which is still not a problem. It takes time. How much time? When I say a day or 2, I'm not saying you're playing all day, like 2 or 3 hours a day type thing. You're not even playing all day. All right. But that's where I would say, let's go back here. Let's see, banker, player, banker, player, player, banker, player, banker, player, player. All right. So we're waiting for the next outcome. And then once we get the next outcome, we will be ready to start the simulation. So once that outcome comes here, I'm going to hit start simulation, and then it's going to give me the first bet to make. All right. So that was player, start simulation. We are going to be on player. So we're going to start 1 unit on player. This is our first game or first hand in the sequence of 4. Okay. We have to lose 4 in a row to be considered what I call a cycle loss. 4 in a row. Of that 4 in a row, games 3 or hands 3 and 4 are our money games. Okay. So we win here. We're going to put 1 unit, confirm. It says player again. We go back on player. All right. And you can see here, even though we're playing hand for hand, you see how much time I have? Well, it's pretty quick. All right. Now, with that said, if you're doing this on your phone, you just have to learn how to toggle back and forth on your phone. Okay. But if you're doing it at a computer, which is what I'm doing it on, obviously, you can see it's really simple to kind of toggle back and forth. All right. All right. So that's a loss. So we're going to put 1 unit loss, confirm. It says go on banker. So we're going to, when you lose the first one, we double on the second one. So that's -1. Now, the second game is going to be at a 2 unit value. So we're going to say 1, 2, and then 3, 6. That's our sequence. That's our cycle. All right. So we just wait for the outcome, and all right, so we lost here. We're going to do 2 units, confirm. All right, so now it says banker again. We're going to go 3 units. So now we're on the 3rd game. So you see here, we lost 1, we lost 2. Remember, games 3 and 4 are our quote unquote, that's our leverage games. Does it mean we win them all? No, we don't have to win them all. We just have to win enough throughout the day to be profitable. And throughout my play and study and all of what I've been doing at this, it wins. Okay, you just have to play it out. And that's the reason why I say you guys could do a trial, okay? So we're going to do 3 units, confirm. It says go on player. Okay, so we're on player now. So you can see here how that 3rd game we won. See what I'm talking about? Now, here's another thing too, guys. If you're playing this and you're kind of like, you haven't hit your 3 or whatever goal you have for your shoe, it's kind of up and down, it's okay to take us. You could stop. You don't have to just sit and play until you're blue in the face. All right, so this says banker. So let's go ahead and put our chip on banker. Once they resume. All right, so go ahead and put your chip on banker. All right. But again, if it's kind of volatile going back and forth, you don't just have to sit and play. Okay. Just take a break, you know. And when I say volatile, meaning you haven't lost a set of 4 set, but it hasn't just given you all your units, I guess. It's maybe really not that possible to really do that. You should be, the way this is built, you can win out. The way the progression strategy is, you can win out. All right, so let's go ahead and give ourselves a unit win here, and that puts us at 3 units. So at this point, we stop the shoe. Stop the shoe in the session, hit OK, and come back later. Now, can I play this out? I absolutely can. I can play it out. Let's see how much time I got. 7 minutes in. We could play it out. But the reason why when you're going through this, guys, is it's not that you can't lose. It's just that you reduce the variance. Okay, by playing, hitting your goal, coming back, hitting your goal, coming back. If you have an overwhelming odds, then when you play, you have an overwhelming odds at that moment. But if you play longer and longer and longer, you still have an overwhelming odds, but you also have greater chances to see some of the losses. All right, and losing is not a problem at all, because truthfully, the losing is really tied into games 3 and 4. So if games 3 and 4 is at value 3 and 6, so that'll be a -3 at games 3 and 4. So we'll be -3 for this set of games 3 and 4. So now we got to win, just to break even on that, we got to win 3 other games that start at 3 and 4. Do we win 3 out of the 4 of games that's between 3 and 4? Absolutely. We win more than that. In fact, if I'm not mistaken, it's really, really high. I think if I go through all of the data, I think it was like 27 wins to 5 losses. So that's how frequent we win games 3 and 4 versus losing. All right. With that said, guys, we are here. We've just go ahead and gotten our 3 units. I'm going to do more videos. Remember, 3 to 5 units in a shoe. Great. Can you go for more? Yes. Can you play the entire shoe? Yes. Yes. That doesn't exonerate you from potential losses. But remember, our losses are tied over time. You got to remember, 1 and 2, games 3 and 4, that's really where the game is. It's really only a 1-2 progressive game. We're just playing 1 and 2. all right, just to be interactive. But 3 and 4 is real. It's almost like you could virtually watch it. Like you could literally virtually watch, but there's no really need to do that when you could play it out and still experience a lot of the wins that will bring you back up even quicker. All right, guys. Well, listen, if you want to test this out, go to shadowmaxtrading.com. Oh, and then click on contact us. From contact us, let me know you want to do a trial. Go through this process, see how it works, and we'll give you 24 hours. Let me know if you like to. And remember, guys, it's just a trial. It's just a demo. All right. So you're not going to be able to get the results of 1,000 spins and 500 spins. Excuse me, 1,000 spins and 50 spins. All right. So, but do as much as you can, do as much as you want. Overall, the numbers are still outstanding and great. I'm going to continue to do more of these videos so you guys can see the newest update I've made to the ShadowMax trading software. This is Charlie Barley. Go to shadowmaxtrading.com and register for the free trial of the new process. Until the next time, guys, peace.